Don't turn your volume up. I'm here. I'm just not making any noise. All right, I'll be back in 1 second. Oh man, I guess I wasn't really ready for a break tonight. To move some things around, just a little bit, just a tiny bit. Let's see if I can swing this monitor around without hitting anything. I stack cards up on my desk while I'm sorting. I only have my personal cards on the desk right now. Everything else is sorted and filed away, ready for shipping. But, okay. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are a couple days later, I guess a few days later, and we're going to do a re-break, kind of a re-break. So here's what happened. Let me move these out of the way a little bit. Let me describe what happened here. We had a break with a bunch of people in it, and the way I set the break up was not the best. Far from it. I think a lot of people would probably agree. So what ended up happening is the way I set up the break was letters and numbers, and they related to the card number on the back of the card. Unfortunately, most of the letters didn't hit at all because the likelihood of them hitting was really, really low. And it wasn't something that I had considered beforehand. So that's where we are. We ended up with a break that, left a couple people with a lot of stuff and some people with nothing at all. A lot of people, 2/3 of the break with nothing. That's how bad that was, a decision of mine. So we make mistakes, and it's I think it's how you handle a mistake that kind of means a lot. So for me, I try to do whatever I can to make it better, whatever is feasible. So that's what that's what led me to that night. I just picked up a couple more boxes. I ordered them. They are here today. They showed up 45 minutes ago. So they're here and they're ready to break. So we'll get started with that in 1 second. Did you do well in the last one? You have a small stack. Yeah, you had one of the number spots. You had a few spots, but you're also in this one because you had some hit list spots. So what I did was not hit list, but that list is totally wrong. Let me hide those for a second. Any spots that had no cards at all, and that was almost 2/3 of the break, I think, are in this break. This is a free break. Same thing as the last one, 2 boxes of 2020 Goodwin Champions. But it doesn't cost you anything because you already paid for the last one and you kind of got burned on that. So for those people who did get burned on the last one, my apologies, and here's how we'll hopefully make up for it and make it a little bit better. Couple of things I want to mention before we dive into the break real quick. So speaking of messing up, that's weird. It kind of looks off center. I don't know if that's actually off center or not. Anyway, Blake Jameson and his team, I don't want to forget his team over there. They're pretty awesome. I bought this card from Topps. Actually, I bought a different one from Topps. The same card, but it wasn't the exact one in my hands. Same design and everything. I bought card number 18 from Topps. As soon as it got to me, I sent it out to Blake because he promised to autograph them for free if you provided return shipping and sent it out to him. So I did that. I put the wrong address on it. I know he's busy, so I didn't really bug him too much about it. And then I kind of bugged him a little bit more about it, and then came to realize I sent it to the wrong address. So they tried to. They're still trying to track down the card because it's just down the street, and they were. Last I know, they're trying to contact the people who signed for and received my card. But in the meantime, they sent me out. They signed one for me and sent it out, so I didn't have to wait any longer, which was incredible of them. So I really, really appreciate that. I want to give a shout out to Blake Jameson, and I'll post that on Twitter and shout him out on Twitter too, so you can follow. He's just a solid artist, and so he's got more Topps Project 2020 cards coming. So check that out on Topps.com and watch for his name to pop up. And then shout out to the U.S. Post Office, who managed to mangle this Fernando Tatis Jr. PSA slabbed card. The person who bought it, I gave him a full refund, and then I gave him some cash to ship it back to me because I was curious about what condition it was underneath all this. I'm going to crack this open later, and if it's in any kind of a condition for a resub, I'm going to do that. Okay, so enough about that stuff. I think his George Brett will look awesome. So, anyway, welcome everyone. I'm glad you're able to join. Hopefully everyone can make it. I try to give a little bit of a heads up. I didn't give too much of a heads up today on what time it would be, but I was waiting for it to be in shipping and get here and be confident that it would arrive. But anyway, so one more quick item before we dive in. I have the random all set up, but so there are some breaks available on the site still. CHL 2017-18 hockey and CHL 2019-20 hockey. And I went shopping today, and I have stuff to add to every single spot in those breaks. If you have 2 spots, you get 2 of the thing I bought. It's nothing super huge. Don't get super excited. Like, you're not going to retire. But just a little thank you for filling the break. So I want to get those moving. CW 161 and 162. And there are combo packages for both of those to save you a few bucks as well. But every spot in those gets something. And then I did the same for, where is it? The Jeter Hunt, 1993 Upper Deck. Upper Deck and Bowman Baseball, two pack spots. So the way I set that up is there's 36 packs in Upper Deck and there's 24 in Bowman. So it was kind of tricky. But what I did is I said we'll do 24 spots. Each gets a pack out of each box, right? They'll be numbered and random. And then there will be 12 extra packs, which all get added to the number 1 spot at the random. So if you're in the number 1 spot, you're going to get 13 packs of 93 Upper Deck, and then you're still going to get your 1 pack of 93 Bowman, and you're going to get the bonus that I added to this too. So, and that's for all the spots get a bonus. Each spot gets bonus on that one too. So, just want to throw those out there. A little bit of appreciation stuff. Oh, I'll have to see that, Smash. I'll go check that out. That does not sound good. That doesn't sound good at all, man. Funko too, like those kind of things. The packaging matters quite a bit, and those boxes can be easily destroyed if you're not careful. But it sucks. All right, so we'll dive into the random. Here's what I did. I'm going to repeat it again. And I'd explained most of it. I did not explain the last 2 spots here. So what I did is every spot that did not get any cards at all in the last break is getting a free spot in this. So if, like, Smash, you're in here a bunch of times because you got screwed over a bunch of times in the last break. Kristen did okay in the last break, but she also had a lot of spots, and a lot of them got horrible letter spots. So that's kind of how that worked out. And then there were 2 spots left after I gave away all the free spots. So these were going to be my 2 boxes that I bought for myself, but you know, you make a mistake and you hold yourself accountable. So my accountability is, instead of getting 2 boxes, I get 2 spots in the break along with you guys, and hopefully we'll pull some fire. What I'm going to do, I'm going to say this before I random. Some of these letters are perhaps not ideal, right? Like, I think a Z is, I'm not 100% sure there's any hits for a Z. So what I'm going to do is my 2 spots, I'm willing to trade for whoever I think has the worst spot. So if you have a bad spot and you want to trade, throw it out there. Like if you have the Z spot and you want one of my 2 spots, it's yours. Take it. That's what we'll do. Okay. So my 2 spots are open for trades for anyone who has a bad spot and wants to trade. Okay, so let's get started with 4 spins here. I just put myself in the 2 spots because that was the easiest way to do it. All right, I have number 1 spot. That doesn't mean much, except that it's the A spot. Smash, you have the Z spot. If you want to take the A spot from me, or the whatever 19 is, like a T or something maybe, then we'll do it. We'll do it. The verification code is Kuguksh, which is Swahili for in some dialects, not all. So don't you look. You may look it up and say I'm wrong, but it's a very rare dialect. But it's a rare Swahili dialect for I'm sorry. So QGUGCH. Okay. Copy those. And let me paste these in. They're not there yet. That's a different list. That's from soccer. Okay, there's our 26 letters. Hey, Craig. Let's get our letters. Let's go get our letters from my spreadsheet. I try to get all this stuff, some of this, at least, you know, if there's multiple breaks for the first break, or in this case, there's just 1 break tonight. But and try and get it in here ahead of time. But I went to go get food because I didn't feel like making food tonight. My wife usually makes food, and she didn't either. I went to Culver's. The line was almost out to the street. There was easily 20, 30 cars in line. It was insane. So I had just enough time to eat my food in probably not the safest manner, and then jump in here and get everything ready. So, all right. So let me hide the browser. We got our spots up. What was my other one? S. So Smash with the Z gets first pick. If maybe Antonio, that's not a great one. X is probably not great. Ian. So if you guys are looking to trade, let me know. I will give up one of my letters easily. I got a couple of good letters actually, so I'll give them up easily. Okay, so we'll open up for a minute for trades if anyone wants to trade. I will happily take that Z spot Smash. I'm not 100% sure there are cards in the Z now that I'm thinking about that. What's for trade? I have S and I have A. If you want either one of those for the Z spot. I don't anticipate us taking a whole long time on trade, so I'm going to start opening the boxes. I'm hoping that, like, maybe there will be a silver lining here, and these 2 boxes are going to have something amazing in them. We've pulled some pretty amazing stuff out of Goodwin. I actually bought on eBay the other day because it was super cheap. An astronaut, J Apt, is the only astronaut represented in here in 2008 anyway. 2018 Goodwin. J Apt memorabilia piece. So I'm excited about that. I didn't have any of those from 2018 Goodwin. Their first name, their first initial. So it's first initial, and then what we'll do is, what I shouldn't have opened it anyway. They're fine. What we'll do is it's gonna be first initial, but then if you pull like a shuttle relic or whatever, it's gonna go by whatever the checklist says. So the checklist actually has, and I'll pull it up in front of me. I'm not going to cover the cards, but I'll pull the checklist up in front of me so I have it. So like there's a space shuttle card relic that mentions Nixon, but it's not a Nixon card, right? So it goes by the first word is president in the checklist. So if we were to pull that card, the letter P would get that card for president. So that's how we'll do that. I think that's the easiest way to handle that. And no, I'm not logging into PayPal. What am I doing? Checklists. So hopefully this will go a little more smoothly than the last one. And everyone will hopefully get cards. If we have any cardless spots in this, I will figure out something to make sure you get something representative of what you paid for your spot, at the very least. So let me copy the checklist over to my other window. I have two browsers. I have Chrome and Firefox open, and that way I can have Firefox for when I'm sharing stuff and Chrome for my chat and everything else. I can keep them all separate. Anyway. Okay, so that's up. Anything going for trades? Anyone? Antonio, I will trade you for a good Ken with V. I don't know what that means, Ryan. I think Robles is in this, so V would be pretty good, I think. Antonio, I will. I don't know if there's any shuttle card smash that start with the word shuttle in the checklist, so we'll see. But okay, so smash is saying lock in S, but Antonio, if you want the A spot, you can have that, and I'll take Q. Does that sound fair? I think there's a few Qs in the checklist. I just don't remember off the top of my head who they are. Okay, so that sounds like a yes. Yeah, you said sounds good, actually. So let me change that in the checklist real quick before I forget. So Antonio is going to have the top spot. Antonio gets the A spot. And where was Q17? Okay. I forgot to hit copy. That's right. Okay. Looks good so far. Is there anything else anyone wants to trade? I think Q is not horrible. I think V is actually pretty decent. U might be alright. I don't remember what's in U. J can be okay for the Dominguez spot. Michael Jordan with the M spot. Who else? LeBron with the L spot. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any kind of trades going, so we'll go ahead and get moving. I want to make this kind of a quick break. I wanted to just not make it take up a lot of time or make a big deal out of it. Just want to make sure that you guys are taken care of. And I need to go shopping for some more stuff, but I'm kind of holding off. I haven't bought a whole lot more product yet because I've ordered a ton of top loaders and stuff, and I'm supposed to pay for them as soon as they acknowledge the order, and then I don't know when they'll ship, but so I need to set aside money for that. Oh, the J spot also has Joe Burrow. Oh, and W. I forgot W has Wander Franco, so that's not a bad spot to have for Jeremy. So there's a Wander Franco. Joe Burrow's kind of... I will sleeve those guys up. And a filler. Jason Dominguez. This is a pretty good pack. So there's a Jason Dominguez. We'll make sure that gets sleeved up and top loaded. Actually, you know what? I'm going to top load this guy right now. I want to top load all the Jason Dominguez. Oh, hold on. The focus is kind of off here. Let me see if I can fix it real quick. I use this this camera for I'm interviewing for jobs right now, and I need to like cover up things that it's focusing on. So I'm using this camera for job interview stuff as well, and because of that, the focus kind of got out of whack here because I had an interview the other day. Sorry, I'm not trying to cover up all the cards. I'm trying to get the focus. There's my fingerprint. You can get in my phone now. Okay. Oh, come on. It went into focus and then out of focus. I'm trying to trick the camera into focusing on it if it sees enough change there. Let me try this again. 1 sec. Sorry, guys. This is like frustrating the way the camera's being right now. Hold on. Let me do this. If I can get it to focus up close and then back here. There we go. Okay, that's close enough. I'm not going to mess with it too much. We need to keep it moving. I think that's good enough, so. Sorry, little sideways there. Oh, I forgot my sleeves and top loaders. We did pull a few Jason Dominguez in the last one. So we may have, we may see 3 or 4 in this one as well. So there's Dominguez. We also got the Franco, some other stuff so far, so not too bad. Can you hear my cat in the background again? Hey, MTV. There's another Franco. Alex Morgan, Goody. So that's the A spot. I guess the A spot has a couple of good things. Another Alex Morgan. James Holzhauer, didn't we? Oh no, the first card out of the pack was Dahlhauser. Phil Dahlhauser, and there's Holzhauer. A little different, I guess. Anyway, the Jason Dominguez spot was Sean P. Sorry about that. Congrats, Sean. Will Power. Holzhauer, right? There's a Lumberjacks. Rose Lavelle for the soccer spot. Nothing too crazy out of that. The Lumberjacks is nice. Stephen Root. Mini Goody. I'm just going to mention the names of stuff that's kind of worth mentioning. Hopefully you'll be able to kind of see, pause if you want and read the other names, but I'll mention the stuff that's worth mentioning and any hits. There's Ken Jennings from, whatchamacallit? Jeopardy. Joe Moravsky. Joe Moravsky, Splash of Color. That's for the J spot. Will Power. Stephen Root. I'm hoping we'll get some hockey filled. Either some hockey or some baseball breaks, or maybe a little of each. And we can break some of those on maybe Monday or Tuesday. It's Casey Mize. Goody. Filler. Ryan Stasic. Move some stuff over here. Jimmy Dwyer. There is Laura Wilkinson. Mini. I need to be putting these minis in their own pile. Let me do that real fast. Otherwise, I'll pick up a stack and then they have a possibility of falling out of the stack, and I don't want to do that. For anyone just joining, we're about a third into box one. Scarface the Rapper. Jenny with an H. My dog in the background. The mailman must have showed up finally. Shown up. Stevie Wise. Sometimes the mailman shows up at like 10 in the morning. Sometimes the mailman shows up at 6 or 7 at night. It's just random. Totally random. Scarface the Rapper Goody. Filler card. I got tons of these filler cards now. This is great. I actually use them all. So Joe Burrow for the J spot. J's actually a pretty good spot to have with Joe Burrow and Jason Dominguez. Wayne Gretzky for the W spot. Ryan Stasic, Splash of Color for the R spot, which is Smash. The King. So the King would be T, because it's the first letter on the checklist is the. Just to be clear. This is a cool card, though. And then Scarface again. I like the Lion and Tiger cards. Those are pretty neat. Especially the Splash of Color Tiger card. That was pretty awesome. RJ Hampton. Big Boy. Megan Rapinoe. Casey Mize. Denny Avdija. How's everyone's weekend going? Anything exciting? I haven't done much exciting at all. I took the second half of the day and went out and hung out with some friends. As much as you can these days, anyway. Jamie Munguia for boxing for the J spot. I got Sunburned. There's Alex Morgan. The King Auto. I don't know who would autograph it. Elvis, maybe. The Tiger King might autograph it. Except the King is a lion card, so I don't know how well that would fit. Fabiano Caruana, chess player. I like that they're representing chess players in there. That's pretty cool. We have not hit any of the hits yet. So the hits are coming. We have 3 of them we should be expecting. This might be one right here, actually. It looks like a renticular. There's Tiger. That's for the T-spot also. Who has the T-spot? Kristen. I like the Tiger cards. Not a renticular. I lied. Man in Room. I'm going to go with Room. Man in Room for hockey. So that's the M spot, which is Kristen's. Celebrating hockey today. So that's fitting for you, Kristen. There's LeBron James for the L spot for Smash. I don't remember what break it was that I was doing. Pulled some G card. On a couple of occasions, there were hits for the G. The person with the spot for the letter G. And I held back my inner 12-year-old, but someone else did comment privately to me later that they had to keep from giggling when I said so-and-so's G spot. Anyway. Franklin D. Roosevelt stamps, Heads of State. So this one, I'll pull up the checklist and double check it, and you're free to play the home game as well. HS22. Let me paste the checklist in here too so you guys can play along. That's not it. That's not the checklist. That's just my name. Disregard that. It's not a checklist. You could try and look up that card. Looking at that one line of text that's just my name, but it won't work. You're not going to find it. There's the checklist if you want to play the home game. So in the checklist, if you scroll down, I'm not going to pull it up and cover the cards, but if you scroll down and go to, it's going to be under memorabilia, I think, since it's not like a manufactured patch. Let me see if it's under memorabilia. Well, hold on. The card number is HS22. Let me see. HS-22. Yeah. So it is under F for Franklin Delano Roosevelt. So that goes to the F spot. So just want to make sure and look that up before I call that out, like who that goes to. So the F spot is for Jared. Congrats, Jared. This will be your card. It's for Jared S. We'll sleeve that up in a minute here. Just because I have to, for those thick cards, I'll cut the sleeve a little bit so it doesn't catch. But we'll do it in a few here. Congrats, Jared. That is nice. I did not look on the checklist. They do talk about on the checklist rarity. HS22 is in the D group, and they talk about what the likelihood of what the odds are. So that's the most common group, the D group, 1 in 67 packs. I mean, if that matters to you, if you're going to sell it or something, that might be important. But anyway, back to the break. Either way, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool card for your spot. There's a Jordan for the M spot for Kristen. There's a mini Jason Dominguez for the J spot. That's for Sean. I can't get it to zoom at all, but that's all right. Or to focus rather. Anyway, I'll top load that one as well. I think these go for a few dollars a piece or something, and then a splash of color for a little bit more, I think. But anytime it's the hottest rookie, I'll top load it. That's what I do with my own cards. I think I got a little cat hair in there. There's something in there, a little debris or something. I'll figure it out. I'll get it out. Anyway, these minis are impossible to get in these top loaders. You have to get them down far enough and then kind of tap them. Okay. So, congrats again. And then we have a filler. Stephen Root. Wayne Gretzky. That's his Tinder profile photo. Don't know if you guys know that. It's for the W spot. For, who's W? Ryan? Or Jeremy. Jeremy B. Yeah, nice couple of Dominguez in there. Ben Simmons for the B spot. Bianca Andreescu for the B spot. Goody. Filler. Two packs left, 2 hits left. So, we should have a hit in each of these packs. Right? That's the way it's supposed to work. Let's see what we have. Ken Jennings. That looks like it's going to be an autograph. Let's do these commons first. Robin Bone. I thought that said Ruby Rose. I used to work with Ruby Rose in an old job. Mark Henry. Vince Russo. Splash of color Brendan Bayless for the B spot. Not an autograph. John Buchugros. Media personality. So I don't know if that's a piece of a jacket or whatever, but John B for the J spot. J spot's doing all right tonight. I could have sworn I saw hits being displayed in the hit cam. There they are. Okay, they're coming back. Oh, he's ESPN. Okay, so that's a pretty good one. I'll sleeve and top load that for the same reason. I'll wait for a second for the same reason as the last one. Pags, you're doing all right in this one. And it looks like we'll have a renticular. So there's another. I'm gonna have to sleeve some things, guys. There's another JD for the J spot. J spot's doing okay. And for the W spot for Jeremy, another Gretzky, a Gretzky mini Goody. And then we have a base Robin Bone, different design on that one, and a Wander Franco 3D renticular. That's very nice for Jeremy B on that W spot. Needs a thicker sleeve. The top loader. That's pretty cool. I like that card. If you're gonna hit a renticular, it might as well be one of the top couple of names in here. All right. Oh, I used this to cover up. I don't know if this is box 1 or 2, but we already hit our 3 hits, so it may not matter. I had this pack kind of set back there covering something up. But Brendan Bayless. There's a Jason smash of color. Splash of color. Dominguez splash of color. It's nice to see. For Sean again. Congrats, Sean. You're hitting all the Jasons tonight. Vince Russo, Ben Simmons, horizontal design. Okay, I'll move this stack over to... Actually, I can put it right here. I'm only doing one break tonight. Turn these around so I can grab them easy. All right, let's go to box 2. Here we go. Smash of color, yes. That's what we're going to see on YouTube soon, right? In a tutu? I thought I heard something about... I saw some tooling... And something about 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Congrats, by the way. Oh, and by the way, if you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, please do so. I'm way behind Smash and Gypsy, on Rip and Gypsy. And I'm phenomenally behind Ben. I need to do a little catch up here. So if you're not subscribed, help me out and subscribe a little bit. Well, not a little bit. You can't subscribe a little bit any more than you can be pregnant a little bit. But you can subscribe. Oh, well, this is a hit right off the top. So, here's our guy that we had a jersey from a second ago. And here's another decent smash of color. LeBron James. Speaking of some royalty. That's for the L spot. For Smash. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this this music artist. Oh man, I'm gonna totally space his name right now while I'm trying to describe it. Hold on, I'll tell you who it is in a second. Oliver Tree. Okay, so there's this artist called Oliver Tree. He's got like a goofy bowl cut, and he just kind of has some off the wall rap and hip hop stuff. Anyway, $9.95. Geez, all right. 5 people go right now and subscribe to Smash, or to the Rip and Gypsy channel, not to Smash. Smash is just who we're gonna make wear a tutu. I think that was the thing that was said, right? Anyway, so this is Oliver Tree always wears a jacket that's similar to that, and that's what made me think of that. Anyway, congrats, Smash, on the LeBron. Look at that kitty cat. We got a cat collection card. This is a Somali cat. Isn't he adorable? So that should go to the S spot, which is still Smash's if he wants it. He's reserved the right to take it if it gets a big hit. Some of these look way off center though. Look at that. I thought some of the other cards looked pretty off center. That looks wow off center. Anyway, maybe not on the front. That's a cool card. I like the cat cards. All right, so we got to hit it early on that one. There's one. That was the first hit, right? Yeah, that's the first one we have. Or the only one so far. Okay, so we'll start with the filler. There's not like a big giant hit in this. I just want to get the filler out of the way. We have Tiger Woods for the T spot. Miles Bridges. Wayne Gretzky for the W spot. Joe Moravsky, and Theo Meldon, splash of color for the T spot for Kristen. Anyone have guesses on who will pull? Anything good from? Kristen, did you guess right last time? You had mentioned something about a leaf pack, and now it occurs to me you might have gotten the guess correct. And if that's so, we'll open your leaf pack before we shut down for the night, or I'll just send it to you if you prefer. There's a Casey Mize mini for the C spot for Smash. Darius Garland, Tiger Woods for the T spot. None of these packs are easy to open. I did open some Topps baseball today, Series 2. Those packs are incredibly easy to open. I see a rounded corners in this pack, so we know what's in there. There's Casey Mize. Whoops, there's a mini falling out, see. Tiger Woods for the T-spot. Casey Mize. Laura Wilkinson. And Simone Manuel, and then our filler card. Oh, you want to purchase a leaf pack? I don't want to sell them. I want you to have to like guess the hits. I'm gonna be difficult about it. But if you really want one, I'll sell you one. I have a few here, so it won't be like taking it away from anyone. Anyway, that's the S spot. That's also Smashes if he wants it, because you had first rights to the S spot. So still yours if you want to Smash. I didn't want to take any hits away from anyone in this break. Joe Moravsky, okay. It's a probably fair guess. All right. There's Ken Jennings, Goody, for the K spot for Smash. There's another LeBron for the L spot for Smash. You can almost look at the checklist and see the odds of everything and have a pretty good guess about what we might hit. All right, Smash. I will keep the S spot then. How about for your kindness, a Lumberjacks LeBron James. That's not a bad card to hit. I don't know values on stuff. I just know that the Lumberjacks are... I've always hit them one per box. I assume that is just like that's just their odds, one per box. Like they probably straight up just insert one in every box. So to hit the LeBron Lumberjacks is pretty good. So congrats, Smash. That's a pretty good card to hit. And then filler, and we have Stephen Root and Wayne Gretzky in his Tinder photo. I think the mail finally arrived at 7:49 p.m. I thought the IRS was auditing me. I got like a letter from the IRS the other day, and the amount of money that I spent on sports cards last year and brought in, I thought for sure I was going to get audited. I thought that was what was going on. Stevie Wise, the King, Phil Dahlhauser, Goody for the P spot. Filler card, P spot is Ian. But in fact, it was nothing serious, just identity theft. Someone stole my identity. Or what it says is someone may have obtained employment with my social security number, which is funny because I'm in the middle of trying to do that. So I can't wait till I actually get an offer for a job and they do a background check and then they can't hire me because someone screwed it all up. I just have to take a longer vacation from employment. That'll be fine. Jin Yu Frey for the J spot, splash of color. That's for Sean. And then her base card in there too. LeBron cards are always good to have. You can't go wrong getting a LeBron card like that one. There's another base LeBron. Jenny with an H. Filler. Mark Henry. I haven't seen that card. So we have two hits. They don't count Lumberjacks as a hit. So we have one hit left in this box. It'd be nice if it's at the end. There's Michael Jordan for the M spot. Stephen Root Mini for the S spot. There's another Jason. And behind him, Nick Lucina. So there's another Jason Dominguez base. So some cards I was saying looked like they were off-centered. This one looks perfectly centered. I mean, at a quick glance anyway. So that's good. Not that, I don't know if these are necessarily ones you're sending in for grading or anything. Goodwin aren't the creme de la creme of rookie cards for baseball, but they're not bad to have those rookies either. They still sell if you're selling, There's another Michael Jordan. Another, this is one of my favorite cards in the whole set right now. I haven't seen any of the space relics, so I can say that, or any of the big history relics. So far, this is probably one of my favorite non-auto or memorabilia cards. The Tiger Splash of Color. The 3D Renticular would be better than that, I think. But anyway, that's Kristen's. What a beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. You can't look at that card and say it doesn't look pretty cool. Casey Mize, Simone Manuel, Mark Henry Mini for the M spot. Filler card for me. Luizini, Caruana. Yes, Kristen, that Tiger is, well, let me double check. Yeah, T is Kristen. That's yours. Ben Simmons for the B spot. Darius Garland Goody for the D spot, which is Sean P. Pegs. Russo Simmons. That would be a sweet tattoo. My wife and I were just talking about tattoos the other day. I haven't gotten a tattoo in almost 20 years. I need something meaningful to me in order to tattoo it on my skin. And I just haven't had a lot of stuff that felt like a good tattoo criteria or candidate. There's a filler. Laura Wilkinson for the L spot, Diving Splash of Color. For Smash. We only have 5 packs left. And there's a hit in one of them. Jimmy Dwyer, Joe Burrow for the J spot, Wander Franco for the W spot, filler. And if you see me put a card off to the right, off to my right over here, it means it's automatically getting penny sleeve. So like all the inserts and everything will be. Joe Burrow's, Wander Franco's will automatically be penny sleeve. If there's something that I'm putting over there that you want to also have a top loader, tell me. I have a case of top loaders here. I will top load a card if you want me to. You just got to ask on some of them, and I will make sure it happens. Like this one, I'm not normally going to top load this, but if Stasic is your guy and you want this top loaded, I will top load it for you. Specifically Smash, or you know, anyone who has their card they want top loaded. Filler. That would be a cool tattoo. Now I'm thinking about it. You have me thinking about it now, Smash. It may happen. Joe Burrow for the J spot. 3 packs left. All right, so I'll take the first 3 guesses that are different. Is our last hit going to be in pack 1, 2, or 3? I'll take the first 3 unique guesses. Whoever guesses right, we'll pull a pack out of here and open it for you. And you don't have to be in this break to guess, but if you get the guess right, you should reach out to me, make sure I have your address. Nate B, who I don't have your address. There's someone named Nate B. I've got a pack here for him that I don't have his address. So, Kristen, guess again. I mean, other than 2. You're probably getting this time delayed by like 10 seconds. Okay, Kristen with the 1, Smash with the 2. Anyone guessing pack 3? It's free stuff. Free stuff. Someone probably already guessed it. There we go. All right. There's our guesses. So let's see if Kristen wins with pack 1. You may get that leaf pack after all. It's not looking good, Kristen. There's a Robin Bone, pole vaulter. Wonder how much money do you make as a pole vaulter? Is that just a seasonal thing that you do? And you have to practice on your free time while you still work at like Arby's or something? Curious. Miles Bridges. Stevie Wise. Sorry, Kristen. You busted on that one. All right. With pack 2, Smash has a guess. And if this is it, it's got to be an auto. It's not even thick enough for a 3D reticular. Let's see what we have. Theo Melodon. There he is again. Simone Manuel. Goody. The King. And Scarface. This pack had no hit. Antonio, I think, is going to get the win here. What'd I say? The third guess. Took a second for someone to take it, but it's a free pack. You get a free pack. You get your choice, too, from whatever I have available here. If there's no hit, I'm going to cry. Oh, there's a hit in here. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So this is just a filler, right? Them throwing around. Jamie Dwyer. Ken Jennings, who Kristen loves. Denny Avdija. I don't know how to say that guy's name. John Bucagros. And we have an autograph. This is a cool auto, too. Stevie Wise. I love that photo. And I really like the way the autos look in this product, too. So, Antonio, you don't get the auto. That's actually, that goes to my spot. Well, how about that? Okay. You don't get the auto, but you do get your pick of a pack. Let me put this away real quick. Okay. So let's do it. We have, oh my gosh, it's overflowing, this box. Let me move these over here out of the way. This box is overflowing because I'm running out of room to put stuff. Okay, so we have some 2018 Score football, 2019 Hobby exclusive Topps holiday cards, 1920 hockey, Leaf holiday pack. Don't worry, there's still more for Kristen if you choose that one. OPC Platinum 2019-20 hockey. There is this I just got this one. It's National Baseball Card Day pack. I shouldn't have showed you that because I might have wanted to keep it. But no, that's in my free box. So that's available in 2019. A single, these are taped together, but a single 2018 Goodwin Champions, so you can keep the Goodwin Champions flow going. What else? That's another Topps holiday pack. I already did that. A Babe Ruth pack. Probably worth next to nothing. Yeah. Any of those, or if you want some like junk wax era stuff, I got a couple of junk wax packs, but I don't really show them because they're not great. So, which will it be, Antonio? I'll go through them again real quick. Babe Ruth, 2018 Goodwin Champions, Baseball Card Day, Topps, 2019, OPC Hockey from 2019, Platinum from 2019-20, 2018 Leaf Holiday Bonus Pack, 2019-20 Allure Hockey, Topps Holiday Pack from 2019, Score Football from 2018, OPG Platinum, I think I mentioned that, 2019-20, oh, I didn't mention this one, Diamond Kings 2019 Baseball, and then the Score, we already looked at that one. What would I recommend? These end up being full of autographs and stuff and printing plates. They're not always like really hot selling ones, but I think I got a good name hockey printing plate out of one of these. Allure Hockey is pretty good, I think. Goodwin, I don't know about the Goodwin. Topps Holiday could be okay. The Leaf Holiday Pack, Kristen says. Yeah, so we could do a Leaf Holiday Pack. And I can rip it now or just ship it out to you. It's more fun if I rip it now. And then we'll do a recap of our hits. Give you a second to choose. Meanwhile, I'm going to... I moved them over here. Okay. Meanwhile, I need to sleeve up a couple of these thicker cards. Rip it now. All right, 2018. All right, well, I won't. I'll do these in a second then. Move those aside. I get free packs when I do my orders, and sometimes I'll go and buy stuff and I'll hold a pack or two out of a box. So that one is a printing plate. In the game used hockey from 2017-18. The final curtain. Someone's going to have to help me out if these are good names. The final curtain, Dickie Moore and Bernie Geoffrion. 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 So it's a final curtain cyan printing plate. That's what we pulled out of that one for you, Antonio. 1 of 1. These are pretty cool because they have a lot of printing plates and stuff in them. I wish I could get more of these. I only have a couple left. I don't know if the names are really good. The one guy sounded familiar. The first guy, what's his name? Dickie Moore. He sounds familiar. I just don't know hockey very well. All right, so I'll set it aside for you. It's going out with your cards. All right, so let's do a quick recap. I have 3 cards I want to sleeve real fast first, actually, and then we'll recap them. One is this kitty cat. So we'll recap that as I go. The Somali cat, not numbered or anything, but FC13. Cute little kitty cat card. And then we had this one. I'll just sleeve them in a second. So we had the what's it called? Presidents of the United States vintage stamps. So that's a 6 cents postage stamp. with FDR on it. I have I think it's FDR. I have to go look now. Pretty sure it's an FDR promotional cane from his presidential campaign. It's not in great shape. And then John Buchagros, I guess from ESPN material. And then we had our auto, Stevie Wise. And let me sort through these a little bit here. Okay. So then we had a couple of lumberjacks. We had LeBron James. And then we had this Rose Lavelle, which I will also top load that one. 3D lenticular splash of color, Simone Manuel. We had another 3D lenticular splash of color of Wander Franco. The mascot cat. I might have to. Let me think on that. A couple more splash of color of LeBron and Jason. And then sticking with Jason, we had his mini, his full size ×2, and then so yeah, we had like 4 or 5 of these this time, and then his horizontal one. So that was it for this break. I don't know. Suggest names in Discord. I'm curious what you guys think I should name the cat. Oh, you want me to keep it? Okay. Well, if anyone else is interested in this card, it would be a rack on behalf of Antonio. Honestly, Antonio, if I keep it, it'll go in a box, and then I'll end up giving it to someone later anyway, is what I'll end up doing with it. So if anyone is super interested in that, let me know, and we'll shift it over to your mail day then. But I appreciate that, Antonio. I'm glad that I could put together a couple more boxes for you guys. I hate to do a break that was kind of messy like the last one. I mean, it worked out well for a few spots. Didn't feel the same pain, but for people who were not in any of those spots, it was kind of messy. And so I'm glad I was able to pick up a couple boxes quickly and get them out here within a few days and get this put together. So I'm glad you guys were able to show up, and we pulled some pretty cool stuff out of it. So we'll try and get maybe some more Goodwin champions. I want to try and clear some of the stuff off the site, and I need to get some other stuff done for shopping. I'm always looking to see if I can find anything for basketball, and I have plenty of hockey here, so I'm looking for more baseball to do as well. So as always, there's stuff on the site right now. Please take a look. Let's fill some of those spots. I added for each spot, I went shopping and I bought something for each and every spot in both of the hockey breaks and in the 93 Jeter Hunt break. Every spot will have something extra that I bought that wasn't part of that break. So dive into that break, buy a couple spots in each of those, and you get extra stuff. So thank you, Kristen. That means a lot. I am going to go finish my dinner. I did not finish eating it because I wanted to get in here on time. But I'm going to do that, and then hopefully we'll have some stuff filled and break on probably Monday or Tuesday is what we'll shoot for. So, all right. Congrats, everyone, and thanks for joining. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you guys on Twitter and Discord soon. Have a good rest of your weekend.